Now, I am going to discuss another type of unit vectors, observe, which are called as orthogonal unit vectors. So, orthogonal means perpendicular. Unit vectors are the vectors of magnitude 1, which are used to represent the direction. Okay. So, if I take this to be the x-axis, this to be the y-axis, and this to be the z-axis, right? Then anything which is moving along x direction is given a unit vector called as I with a cap on top of it. So you read it as I cap. So anything moving in the y direction is given j cap. Anything moving in the z direction is given as k cap. Okay. Now, suppose, listen to this. If I take this to be the origin, 0, 0, 0. Let me say there is a point here, 5, 0, 0. And there is a person who has moved from the point O to A. Right? Let me call that as A for instance. Then in this scenario, I will write A vector as, what is the magnitude covered by the person when he has moved from O to A? 5. And what is the direction in which they have moved? It is I cap. So A vector is written as 5 times I cap. Similarly, let's say there is a point in the space such that it is 5, 2, 0. So this is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate, this is the z coordinate. Okay, means it is in the xy plane. Suppose I take this point to be B and let me call this as OB vector. Right? See, OB vector, I'll take it as B for instance. Then B vector is given as 5 units in the direction of x and means plus 2 units in the direction of y plus 0 times k cap. So basically here it is 5 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. Similarly here it will be 0 k cap. Only thing is we don't write that 0. I'll come. Suppose I take the point to be here, which is 5, minus 2, 0. Then let me call this as C. C vector will be equal to 5 I cap plus 2 times minus j cap. It is not minus 2 j cap. It is actually 2 times minus j cap because this first part is there, right? It is magnitude. Magnitude is always positive because it's a length. This plus or minus will decide the direction. Meaning, if I write minus j cap, then I am trying to tell the person that the object is moving in the negative y direction. Plus 0 k cap. Am I clear with this? Right? Suppose I take a point like this, 2, 3, minus 4. Then what is the meaning of this? If I take this to be D, then what is D vector? 2 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 4 k cap. Yes, you'll write as plus 4 into minus k cap. So all are same. Am I clear with this? Right? So make a note of this. Done with this? Right. Now I'm going to tell you another important point, which is finding the magnitude of a vector. So how to find the magnitude of a vector? First, I'll explain with 2 dimension, then I'll extend this to 3-dimensional space. See, if I take x, y, if this point is 2, 3, for instance. So from here, if I drop a perpendicular, then this distance is going to be 2 and this distance is going to be 3, right? This is going to be 3. From here to here, if I join it, then if I take this to be OA, then how is OA vector written as? OA vector is written as 2 I cap plus 3 j cap. So what is going to be the length of OA? Square root of 2 square plus 3 square, right? So here if I take the magnitude of OA vector, it is going to be square root of 2 square plus 3 square. So basically what is this 2 square and 3 square? It is basically square root of coefficient of I cap square plus coefficient of j cap square. As of now, only for this one. As of now, for this one, is this not the reason? Means I'm trying to combine the coordinate geometry with the vectors part. So what does coordinate geometry tell us? The length is going to be root of 2 square plus 3 square. What is the vector part telling us? It is going to be square root of coefficient of I cap square plus coefficient of j cap square. Right. So if at all I have a vector like this, A vector is equal to A1 I cap plus B1 j cap plus C1 k cap, then magnitude of A vector is given as root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. Basically, it is the sum of the squares of the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap. Okay, this is another important point to be noted. Clear with this? I hope you already know all these points. But you know the reason why you write it like that? Now you understood? Because we are connecting the coordinate geometry to the vector part.